Hi, this is Hardball Retro. Welcome to the Retrodome. Today we'll be playing Game 3 of the final round of my Retro World Baseball Classic 2020 tournament featuring USA Texas and USA South. USA South won the first two games, so let's proceed here and get started with game number 3. All right. Using Digital Diamond version 13.2.3 here. Version 14 is available now, but I wanted to wrap this one up using the same version that I started with, although I just as easily could have imported it into 14. So we've got Chad Bettis on the hill for Texas and Sonny Gray on the mound for USA South. The computer is going to manage both teams. DH for both lineups. All right, and let's take a look at the lineups here. We've got two right-handers going, and we'll just see if we're going to try to make any lineup changes here or go with the defaults. Do have some lefties on the bench here, but I don't think they're going to replace anyone in the lineup. Maybe we can get somebody in there for Hunter Dozier, actually. Let's see. See how he's doing here overall. Postseason, he is 9 for 73. Yeah, we're going to replace Hunter Dozier in the lineup here with Naquin hasn't played at all. Maybe go that route. Or Nick Williams. Wanted to see fielding, actually. We didn't split out the outfield. Okay, so never mind. He's got a 514 slug. All right, let's go with Tyler Naquin here. We're going to slot him a little bit further down in the lineup. It's going to be our right fielder. And let's move him down a bit below the belt there. And USA South, we've got Betts, Anderson, Cozart, Dozier, Brian Dozier. We have Duvall, Dickerson, Real Muto, Forsyth, Brian W. Anderson. He's hitting 206 in the tournament. But third base wise, we don't have. I don't know, can Forsyth play there maybe? No. That's looking like a no there. I think Cozart, shortstop only. I had the postseason turned on, not the regular season. So Forsyth could play third if we want to do a little juggling here. But then who would play first? Caleb Joseph, I'm going to say no to that. And Ryan Schimpf. 20 homers that year. can play a little bit of third. Yeah, let's get him in there. Pretty sure he hasn't played yet in the postseason. Oh, he has one at bat. Okay. All right, so let's do that for Brian W. Anderson, just to shake things up a little bit here. Make things interesting. Catching wise, Realmuto is going to stay in there. It's Corey hitting 200 in the postseason, 3 homers. Billy Hamilton in the postseason, not bad. Not bad. Renfroe and David Dahl. I like David Dahl's numbers. Oh, 5 for 9. All right, we're going to get David Dahl in there for Corey Dickerson. And that should do it. All right, I like that. All right, let's play ball. Sonny Gray pitching to Matt Carpenter, leading off the top of the first here. And that's going to be a grounder to second. Brian Dozier scoops it up, throws to first for the out. 1 away for Trevor Story. Trevor's hitting .277 with 5 homers in the tournament. And he hits a hard shot down the first base line, off the bag, into right field. Duvall's going to cut it off and hold Story to a single. And that'll bring Charlie Blackmon to the dish. Charlie's hitting .286. Hard liner towards third. Oh, it's too hot to handle. It goes right on by in the left field. Dahl is on it quickly, and that's going to be a single for Blackmon. Story gets in there. Gets over to third. Now we have runners at the corners for Anthony Rendon. Couple of hits off of Sonny Gray early on here. Hard liner towards third. Oh, that's a base hit. And Blackmon's going to get over third, so we have runners at first and third again, and 1 run in. USA Texas has the 1-0 lead. Josh Bell, the batter. He has 8 homers in the tournament, hitting .338. Grounds this one to Dozier. Fires it to Anderson. Back to Forsythe for the double play. That'll do it for USA Texas, but they do get one, and they take the 1-0 lead. As we head to the bottom of the first, Chad Bettis on the mound. He has a 7.02 ERA in the tournament. That's a fly ball to center, leading off by Mookie Betts, and Blackmon is there, and he takes that one in for out number 1. Tim Anderson up there. Oh, got him looking. Pretty good pitch by Bettis. I'm not sure Anderson could have hit that one if he swung. All right, Zach Cozart. .292, 8 homers. Hard grounder to second. Muncy fields it, throws it over to Belt for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base for USA South. We've played 1, and the score is USA Texas 1, USA South 0. There's a deep fly to right. Duvall is there, and he makes the catch. That was Muncy batting. Here's Gaddis. Evan Gaddis with 5 homers and hitting .319 in 14 games. And he lines that one to Schimpf. 2 down. Brandon Belt steps in there. Soft grounder to Forsythe. Flips it to the pitcher covering first for the out. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. We head to the bottom of the second. Texas up 1-0. Bettis kicks and deals. Hard grounder to short, fielded by Story. He throws to Belt for the out. So Brian Dozier retired. Here's Adam Duvall. Swung on and missed. Duval fans. Here's David Dahl stepping in. He's 5 for 9 in the tournament with a homer. 2 ribbies. Lines this one to Muncie, and that's going to do it. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for USA South. After 2, it's Texas 1, South 0. Naquin in there. He hits a hard liner to left past Dahl. He chases it down, and Naquin is in safely with a double. Back to the leadoff spot with Matt Carpenter. Drills it deep to center. Mookie Betts drifting back. He's there, and he makes the catch. Naquin's tagging up the throw to Schimpf, and he's safe. So, smart play by Naquin, getting over to third now with 1 away. And Story hits a hard shot down the first base line off the bag, and that one's going to knock in Naquin, and Texas now leads 2-0. Blackman swung right through that one. Strike 3. Here's Rendon, 1 for 1 with an RBI today. 243 in the tournament so far. He hits a hard grounder to second, fielded by Dozier, and he throws to Anderson for the out. 1 run, 2 hits, a man left on for Texas. After 2.5, it's Texas 2, South 0. JT Realmuto steps in against Chad Bettis, waved at and missed. Realmuto was fooled badly by the changeup. He goes down swinging. Forsythe hits a shot right back through the box, off the glove of Bettis and into center field. Blackman cuts it off, and that'll be a single for Forsythe. Ryan Schimpf, the batter. Hard grounder Rendon fields it. Flips to Muncie, fires to Belt for the double play. No runs, a hit, nobody left on for USA South. After 3, Texas 2, South 0. All right, here's Josh Bell. Swung on. There's a little blooper into left. Base hit. Dahl retrieves it quickly and holds Bell to a single. Max Muncy steps in. Sonny Gray kicks. Delivers. Hardliner towards third. That one's going on into left field for a base hit. And Josh Bell rumbles into third. Got runners at the corners for Evan Gaddis. Nobody out. Sonny Gray in a little bit more trouble. Gray does have a 1.29 ERA in the tournament. 21 innings, 25 Ks. There's a hard grounder down to Schimpf. Fires to Dozier across to Forsythe for the double play. Bell scores. And it's 3-0. And Brandon Belt swings right through that one. Down he goes. A run, 2 hits, nobody left on for Texas. And Texas now leads 3-0. Mookie Betts deep fly to left. Carpenter is there. He settles under it and squeezes it for out number 1. Tim Anderson hits a hard grounder to short. Fielded there by Story, and he throws the Belt for the out. All right, here's Zach Kozart. Ooh, swung on and missed. Way out in front of that one. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for USA South. After 4, it's Texas 3, South 0. Naquin rips a hard liner to Forsythe. Snared, and that's 1 down. Carpenter hits a fly ball to left. Dahl is there, and he makes the catch for the out. 2 away. Trevor Story steps in. Swung on a miss. Story goes down swinging. No runs, no hits, nobody left on for Texas. We've played 4.5. The score, Texas 3, South 0. And Dozier rips a ground ball right up the middle through the infield. Blackman cuts it off in a hurry, and he's going to hold Dozier to a single. Adam Duvall steps in. Hardliner to Muncie, and Duvall is out. Bettis looks in for the sign, delivers. Hardliner to Rendon, and Dahl is out. JT Realmuto stands in. Called strike three. Realmuto goes down looking. No runs, a hit. One man left on for USA South. We played 5. Texas still leads 3-0. Blackman hits a hard grounder down to first. Forsythe fields it. Beats Blackman to the bag. Rendon swung right through that one. Strike 3. Ray set him up nicely. Josh Bell hits a fly ball to right. Duvall is there, makes the catch for out number 3. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. 5.5. The score is Texas 3, South 0. We head to the bottom of the 6th here. Forsythe stands in. He's going to sky this one to left. Carpenter is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's Ryan Schimpf, 0 for 1 on the day. Lined hard, and that one's absolutely hammered to right field. No chance for Naquin. He's going to have to play that one off the wall, and that's a 2-bagger for Ryan Schimpf. Mookie Betts, deep fly to left, but Carpenter's there, and he makes the catch. 2 down, runner on second for Tim Anderson. Anderson batting .278 in the tournament, and that's a shot right back through the box, off Bettis' glove, into center field. Blackman cuts it off, holds Anderson to a single, but that'll knock in Schimpf, and South is on the board. It's 3-1. Zach Cozart, that one's low, ball 4, draws the base on balls. Brian Dozier steps in with 2 runners aboard. Got a little bit of rain here. And now the rain delay is over, but Bettis is looking a bit fatigued. Dozier hits a hard grounder down to first. Belt is there. And he throws to Story for the out. Okay, interesting play. Top of 7, Texas 3, South 1. Gray rocks and fires, ground ball down to third, fielded by Schimpf, throws to Forsythe for the out, retiring Max Muncy. Gaddis steps in. There's a little blooper into left field, and that's going to drop in there. Base knock for Gaddis. Brandon Belt the hitter. Gray delivers, soft grounder to Forsythe, flips to the pitcher covering first for the out. Gaddis advances down to second. Tyler Naquin 1 for 2 on the day. And Naquin popped it up, easy out for Dozier. And as you just heard, 7th inning stretch. Texas up by 2. And Duvall hits a deep fly to center. Blackman is there. He makes the catch. David Dahl, the batter. Oh, swung right through that one. Bettis with the strikeout. Realmuto hits this one on a rope to left field, but Carpenter's there and he makes the catch. No runs, no hits, nobody left on. We've played 7. And the score is Texas 3, South 1. Drew Smiley heading in. Got a lefty-lefty matchup here. Carpenter swings right through that one. Fooled badly, and he goes down swinging. All right, so there's one away. And Trevor Story, the batter. Swung on and missed. Story fans. Back-to-back Ks for Drew Smiley coming out of the pen. And Blackman, another lefty up there, hits a hard grounder to second, fielded by Dozier. Throws to Forsythe for the out. 7.5 in the books. Texas 3, South 1. Bottom of the 8th, we've got Brandon Workman coming out of the pen. Forsythe skies this one to center. Blackman drifting back, and he makes the grab. Ryan Schimpf. Soft grounder to short, fielded by Story, and he throws the belt for the out. That'll bring up Mookie Betts. Way outside, and they walked him. So Betts on first, 2 down. He's a threat to steal. Tim Anderson facing Workman here. There goes Betts. The throw from Gaddis is high, and he's in there. So Betts into scoring position here. Oh, Anderson swung right through that one. No runs, no hits. 1 man left on base. After 8, it's Texas 3, South 1. And Rendon swings right through that one. Another K for Smiley. Josh Bell, the hitter. Strike 3. Swung on and missed. That's 4 Ks now in an inning and 2/3 for Drew Smiley. And he's facing the left-hander Muncy here. Strike 3. 2 innings, 5 Ks in relief for Smiley. It looks like they're going to the pen. It's Corey Neville coming in here to face Cozart. Right in his wheelhouse, blew it right by him. Battle was won decisively by Neville. Here's Brian Dozier. He's 1 for 3 on the day. Oh, swung right through it. 2 down. Adam Duvall, the last hope here for the South. Lined up in the pitch from Neville. Hardball second, flipped by Muncy, throws the belt for the out, and that'll do it. Final score, USA Texas 3, South 1. Let's take a quick look at the box score here. All right, got a couple of hits from Trevor Story with an RBI and a run scored. Rendon with an RBI. Naquin, 1 for 3 with a run scored. Josh Bell scored. Naquin with the only extra base hit there for Texas. And South takes the loss here. They fall to 2-1 in the final round here. Tim Anderson knocked in lone run. And that was Ryan Schimpf, who was on base at the time, but only 4 hits for South. Schimpf with the double, stolen base by Mookie Betts there. Chad Bettis improves to 1-2 on the tournament with a 7-inning, 4-hit, 1 walk, 6 strikeout, 1 earned run performance. Workman, scoreless inning in relief with a walk and a K. And Corey Neville with his 9th save of the tournament, going 1 inning with 2 strikeouts. For the South, Sonny Gray, 7 innings, 8 hits, no walks, 4 Ks, 3 earned runs, takes the loss, falls to 1-1, but he still has a 1.44 ERA. Drew Smiley, 2 innings, 5 strikeouts, nothing else. That'll do it for us from Oracle Park in San Francisco. And please keep an eye out for game number 4 of the tournament coming up shortly. Until then, thanks for watching. Keep playing ball. Take care, and we'll see you soon.